Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. In this video, I'll give you an updated TA and we're going to take a look at where Ethereum could be heading imminently. What we've got here on the chart, first of all, we start with the Elliott Wave count. We've got here, in my view, there's still this wave 1 in place, larger wave 1, coming down in that larger wave 2 that could take us into the range between the 0.618 fib level at 2,900 roughly and 2,074. So roughly 2100, which is the 0.618 fib level, the most important one, and the 0.887 fib level. These are levels which are, in terms of the Elliott Wave count, the most likely ones to be hit in the current scenario that I've got on the chart here. In my view, the most likely scenario. Bear in mind, we have already hit my first target level here, the 0.618 fib level. Yeah, it's already been validated, and we've seen a reaction to that Fibonacci level. In that sense, it's good to see that, because that means that this scenario is certainly valid, that the price is reacting to this fib level, and therefore we've got a valid fib here, and we've got a valid scenario. So overall, it was back then, first of all, overall I would expect the price to come down into that region once more further. Yeah. First of all, if we take a look here at the chart, we cannot see currently an impulse building. Yeah, we absolutely can't see that at the moment. So we are still in this downtrend. You've got this descending trend line still at play here. And everything that we've seen coming up here, in my view, was very, very corrective so far. Yeah, strong retracements, you know. Also, especially here, the last one in the beginning of January, how that price came down was really, really strong. Yeah, we don't see a slowdown here of the downtrend. As soon as I see something, I will certainly let you know. I'm currently having a very, very close look at Ethereum, and as soon as I see a first impulse building here, I will certainly make you aware. Currently, it doesn't seem to me like it. Currently, what I expect next for Ethereum is that we're going possibly here in a larger wave B into this wave B target area. My last video, that was yesterday, were around 3,200, in line with my expectations from then. Prices have gone up further, so that has come into fruition. And that wave B, what I expect is that we have, obviously, if we draw the fibs, that this area is sitting between a roughly 3,900 and 4,461. This is sitting between the 0.5 fib level and the 0.786 fib level of that wave A retracement. Yeah, this is the area where I would expect a wave B to come into most likely. Why is that the case? Well, because we could have completed here a smaller ABC, which is now forming a larger wave A. Then you get your wave B and you get your wave C to the downside eventually. If that scenario is going to play out, then we could really come into that target area. Bear in mind, we've already been in the target area. The whole scenario here has been validated. The price wouldn't need to come necessarily lower. It has theoretically, Ethereum has completed the minimum it needs to do in such a correction before it can pump again. Therefore, I have a very, very close look at Ethereum at the moment. That's also why we started to dollar cost average here at certain levels, because you never know if the price is going to go even lower. You never know. And again, I can't give you any advice, any financial advice. Please don't consider any of this financial advice. But I would personally, if I would do my first investment, I wouldn't have a problem to buy at these prices. You know, I wouldn't necessarily need to wait until the price comes lower necessarily. Because if I was to do my first Ethereum investment, or generally, you know, there's so many cryptos which are at a similar price level as Ethereum in terms of the fib levels and where the price stands in terms of compared to the all-time high. And I wouldn't have a problem to buy at these prices, because the prices currently are so attractive. You know, even if they fall once more, I wouldn't be worried. We will see much higher prices, in my view, very, very shortly. Anyway, after another correction, that's my view still. But the thing is, you never know, and I always want to be prepared for every scenario, you know. But obviously, I can't go through every scenario here in every video. Therefore, keep it with my primary scenarios, and often I'll show you an alternative. But in this case, I think we could really see that wave B here. What we see here, in my view, currently more imminently, in my view, we can see here something like an inverse head and shoulders. Yeah, on the 1 hour time frame, you can see that. That could really break out here to the upside. You've got your left shoulder, you've got your head and you've got your right shoulder, and within that right shoulder you even have another smaller head and shoulders currently building up. You know, you might even see that as an ascending wedge, as a different point of view, but I would currently expect this to break out to the upside here, potentially, of course, never guaranteed, but that is what I expect here, because it's currently also doing here another smaller, another higher high, you know, really building up for this breakout here to the upside. And the price target of that would be probably somewhere here at those previous highs here at around $3,400, or even here the 200-day moving average at 3,460 currently. So from here, I would then expect the price could really go up higher and possibly overall move even here towards that descending trend line. And this is where we're then going to get really to a tipping point here at around 3,600. Yeah, this descending trend line has really been very important here, and that could really be something big here. And here there will then be the decision: do we just go down again? And if we can't get through this line, I think then we're gonna retest certainly here that 0.618 fib level at around $2,900 again, and maybe even go lower and further into the target area. If we go above here, then I think we're going to get into this target area here, that wave B, and we'll then, if we don't see an impulse building here, yeah, we'll then turn around here and move once more here, then lower into the target area. And that's currently what I see with Ethereum. Obviously, after that correction is finished, what we can see here for Ethereum are certainly prices and values all the way up to, in my view, $10,000. I think that could happen fairly quickly. I showed you yesterday why I don't expect, even if Bitcoin drops below 30K, why I would not expect a long bear market. I think I gave a good reason for that in my Bitcoin video. Showed you that very, very same pattern that played out on the S&P 500 years ago. And it just shows that, in my view, we are in the same wave count now as we were back then for the S&P 500. And it has played out like a rocket start. As I say, after a wave 1 and 2, you normally get a rocket start to the upside. So we don't see that yet for Ethereum. Therefore, I would expect that we haven't completed that correction yet. As soon as I think we have completed the correction, I will certainly let you know. So hopefully you liked the update about Ethereum. If you did, please smash the like button and subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.